September is right around the corner, which means the World Cup of Hockey is finally here. For those anxious to see the good old hockey game back, the 2016 edition will definitely bring some excitement leading up to the NHL season. 12 years after the second edition, the competition will be held at the Air Canada Centre in Toronto from September 17 to October 1. As teams are getting ready for training camp, Sportsnet 960's The Fan breaks down the tournament, storylines and what to watch. The format: 8 teams: Canada, Czech Republic, Finland, Russia, Sweden, Team Europe, Team North America and the United States, are divided in 2 groups of 4. Each team plays 3 times in the preliminary round and the 2 best records in the group stage advance to the semifinals. Winner of Group A versus runner-up of Group B and winner of Group B versus runner-up of Group A, 1-game elimination. The final will be a best-of-3 series to be played on September 27, 29 and, if necessary, the rubber game on October 1. Group A: Canada, Czech Republic, Team Europe and the United States. Canada goalies: Corey Crawford, Chicago Blackhawks; Braden Holtby, Washington Capitals; and Carey Price, Montreal Canadiens. Defensemen: Jay Boomerster, St. Louis Blues; Brent Burns, San Jose Sharks; Drew Doughty, Los Angeles Kings; Jay Mutton, Kings; Alex Pietrangelo, Blues; Marc-Edouard Vlasic, Sharks; and Shea Weber, Canadian forwards. Patrice Bergeron, Boston Bruins; Jeff Carter, Kings; Logan Couture, Sharks; Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh Penguins; Matt Duchene, Colorado Avalanche; Ryan Getzlaf, F. Anaheim Ducks; Claude Giroux, Philadelphia Flyers; Brad Marchand, Bruins; Tyler Seguin, Dallas Stars; Steven Stamkos, Tampa Bay Lightning; John Tavares, New York Islanders; Joe Thornton, Sharks; and Jonathan Toews, Blackhawks. As the reigning Olympic, World, and World Cup champion as well as supplying half of the NHL's players, it is no surprise the hosts will be regarded as the clear-cut favorites one more time. In a non-surprising move, Crosby was named captain while Toews and Weber his alternates. Originally named to the team, Blackhawks defenseman Duncan Keith and Stars forward Jamie Benn were replaced by Boomerster and Couture, respectively. With plenty of depth defensively and at the center position, Team Canada is expected to cruise in the first round, especially as they are being pitted against long shots Team Czech Republic and Team Europe. According to odds at Bodog Canada, Canada is a 10/11 favorite. Boomerster and Thornton are the 2 remaining players from the World Cup winning squad in 2004. Main storylines to watch: who is lining up with Sid? How will Price look? Which centers will play wing? Czech Republic goalies: Petr Mrazek, Detroit Red Wings; Michael Neuvirth, Flyers; and Andre J. Pavlik, Winnipeg Jets. Defensemen: Radko Gudas, Flyers; Michael Jordan, Carolina Hurricanes; Michael Kempany, Blackhawks; Binet Mihalek, Arizona Coyotes; Jakob Nackler, Calgary Flames; Roman Polak, Toronto Maple Leafs; and Andrei Suster, Lightning. Forwards: Raddy K. Fox, Stars; Michael Frolik, Flames; Martin Hansel, Coyotes; Sales Kamsky, Stars; Thomas Hertl, Sharks; Dmitry Jachevskin, Blues; David Krejci, Bruins; Milan Mihalek, Maple Leafs; Andre J. Palat, Lightning; David Pastrnak, Bruins; Thomas Plekanec, Canadiens; Vladimir Sobotka, Vanguard Omsk; and Jakub Voracek, Flyers. Plekanec was named team captain, a role he served in Sochi 2014 and at 2012 and 2016 World Championships. Expect Voracek and Krejci to take leadership roles along with the veteran captain. Palat brings to the table the experience of playing in one of deadliest lines hockey recently. Frolik enjoys a successful season in Calgary after strong years in Winnipeg and a Stanley Cup in Chicago. Hertl is coming off a Stanley Cup run with the Sharks. In other words, the Czechs have plenty of talent up front, but there are questions surrounding their blue line. Jaromir Jagr led all Czechs last season with 27 goals and 66 points, but decided not to participate in the World Cup to stay in shape for the NHL season. After all, he is not getting any younger. Team Europe: 4 Danish, 5 Germans, 6 Slovaks, 4 from Switzerland, 1 French, 1 Slovenian, 1 Austrian and 1 Norwegian goalies: Frederik Andersen, Maple Leafs; Thomas Griff, Islanders; and Jaroslav Halak, Islanders. Defensemen: Anopra, Bruins; Christian Ross, unsigned free agent; Roman Josi, Nashville Predators; Lucas Hisbisa, Vancouver Canucks; Dennis Seidenberg, Bruins; Andrei Sakara, Edmonton Oilers; and Mark Streit, Flyers. Forwards: Pierre-Edouard Bellemare Flyers, Michael Bodker Sharks, Leandre Seta Oilers, Marian Gabourek Kings, Jannik Hansen Canucks, Marian Hossa Blackhawks, Don Kopitar Kings, Nick Niederreiter Minnesota Wild, France Nielsen Red Wings, Tobias Reeder Coyotes, Thomas Totter Red Wings, Thomas Vanek Red Wings, and Max Zuccarello New York Rangers. Featuring the best talent of the rest of the old continent, Team Europe enters the world as the biggest underdog, a 33-1 favorite. The most optimistic assessments have them finishing 7th. There is a nice mix of veterans and youth on the team. Having Kopitar, one of the best players in the league, is a plus, as well as having a veteran presence like Hossa, who despite his age, is one of the better two-way players in hockey. The one backdrop against the offense is not having a legit sniper. While goaltending is their strength, the lack of depth on defense is the main question mark, just like the Czechs. Sakara looked like one of the best players in the World Championship, so expect him to play a big role. United States goalies, Ben Bishop Lightning, Jonathan Quick Kings, and Corey Schneider New Jersey Devils. Defensemen, Dustin Byfuglien Jets, John Carlson Capitals, Eric Johnson Avalanche, Jack Johnson Columbus Blue Jackets, Ryan McDonough Rangers, Matt Niskanen Capitals, and Ryan Suter Wild. Forwards, Justin Abdelkader Red Wings, David Backes Bruins, Brandon Dubinsky Blue Jackets, Patrick Kane Blackhawks, Ryan Kerfler Ducks, TJOS Hit Capitals, Max Pacioretty Canadiens, Al Galmieri Devils, Zach Paris Wild, Joe Pavelski Sharks, Derek Stepan Rangers, James Van Reens Dyke Maple Leafs, and Blake Wheeler Jets. The most surprising aspect of Team USA is the absence of Phil Kessel, who played into Olympics and led the team in scoring with 8 points and 5 goals in Sochi. Top players like Justin Falk, Kyle Beto and Kevin Shattenkirk were also left out. By looking at the roster and knowing John Tortorella's track record, it became clear USA decided to go physical in order to bring home the medal. There are plenty of big buddies like Backes who can't play centers and wing. Dubinsky will do the same in the fourth line. Watch out, Sid. On the back end, Byfuglien and the Johnsons will set the tone. All in all, USA is expected to fight for medals, but not favorites to get one, as Canada, Sweden and Russia have loaded rosters. Group B, Finland, Team North America, Russia and Sweden. Finland goalies, Mikko Koskinen St. Petersburg to Rask Bruins and Pepperdine Predators. Defensemen, Jyrki Jokapaka Flames, Samuel Pastusalabat Ulea Ufa Vietnam Del Stars, Holly Motta Penguins, Bill Paka Blackhawks, Rasmus Ristolainen Buffalo Sabres, and Sami Vatanen Ducks. Forwards, Sebastian Aho Hurricanes, Alexander Barkov Florida Panthers, Junev Donskoy Sharks, Balt Terry Filppula Lightning, Mikael Granlund Wild, Eric Holland Wild, Jussi Jokinen Panthers, Mikko Koivu Wild, Leo Tamara Maple Leafs, Lori Korpikoski Oilers, Patrick Lane Jets, Joe Relira Blues, and Tuva Teravainen Hurricanes. In order to justify its reputation of developing goalies, the Finns are bringing Rask and Ryan to cement it. Expect Lane to play a big part of Finland's success. At the World Championship in May, the Jets' number 2 overall pick already led the Finns in scoring, so don't anticipate him hiding from the big boys. In 2016, Finland has won gold medals at the World Juniors and U18, and most recently captured the silver at the World Championship. From the silver medal campaign, 10 players are on the World Cup roster. Given Finland's recent success in major tournaments as well as the Olympics, contending for a medal is the ceiling for this team, despite the 14-1 odds, putting the Finns in 5th. Team North America, 11 Americans and 12 Canadian goalies, John Gibson Ducks, Connor Hellebuyck Jets, and Matt Murray Penguins. Defensemen, Baron Ekblom Panthers, Shane Gostisbehere Flyers, Seth Jones Blue Jackets, Brian Murray Blue Jackets, Colton Parayko Blues, Morgan Reilly Maple Leafs, and Jacob Trouba Jets. Forwards, Sean Couturier Flyers, Jonathan Drouin Lightning, Jack Eichel Sabres, Johnny Gaudreau Flames, Dylan Larkin Red Wings, Nathan McKinnon Avalanche, Austin Matthews Maple Leafs, Connor McDavid Oilers, JT Miller Rangers, Sean Monaghan Flames, Ryan Nugent Hopkins Oilers, Brandon Saul Blue Jackets, and Mark Eiffel Jets. Here's your candidates to set the ACC on fire. The inclusion of a U23 team will bring extra excitement to the competition. Even though the kids were placed in a group with the 3 European powerhouses, this team is more than capable of delivering an upset or two. For that to happen, they will rely heavily on speed and youthful skills, and this team is as fast as any other. Todd McClellan will be coaching the kids. Another reason why the team brings a lot of energy to the table is the unique opportunity to witness McDavid, Eichel and Matthews potentially playing together. There is no question the team has enough talent to compete up front. However, can a young group of defensemen contain the best players on the planet? They will have to show in order to make a run. All goaltenders are capable. Murray is coming off a spring for the ages. His stellar postseason and Stanley Cup win will put him in charge of the net. Likewise, Gibson took the job in Anaheim last season, so goaltending should not be a problem. Russia goalies: Sergei Bobrovsky Blue Jackets, Semyon Varlamov Avalanche and Andrei Vasilevskiy Lightning. Defensemen: Alexei Emelin Canadiens, Dmitry Kulikov Sabres, Alexei Marchenko Red Wings, Andrei Markov Canadiens, Nikita Nesterov Lightning, Dmitry Orlov Capitals and Nikita Zaitsev Maple Leafs. Forward: Artem Gerasimov Blackhawks, Evgeny Durbanov SKA St. Petersburg, Pavel Datsyuk SKA St. Petersburg, Nikita Sukhorov Lightning, Nikolai Flemin Islanders, Evgeny Kuznetsov Capitals, Evgeny Malkin Penguins, Vladislav Namestnikovi Lightning, Alexander Ovechkin Capitals, Artemi Panarin Blackhawks, Vadim Shipsipachilov SKA St. Petersburg, Vladimir Tarasenko Blues and Ivan Alegin HCCSAA Moscow. Here is another example of team deep up front and in net, but with question marks defensively. Russia will rely mainly on Ovechkin and Malkin as well as their top line from the World Championships, Panarin, Dubanav and Skopachov. On the back end, Slavadwanov was originally named to the team, but due to his indefinite suspension from the NHL during the 2014-15 season he was replaced by Nefterev. After years of frustrating results at best on best tournaments, and failing to bring home an Olympic medal since 2002, this loaded roster puts them in a good spot for the title, as odds rank Russia second as 9/2 favorite. Sweden goalies: Jonas Hendros Maple Leafs, Henrik Lundqvist Rangers and Jacob Markstrom Canucks. Defensemen: Masha's Ekholm Predators, Oliver Ekman Larson Coyotes, Victor Hedman Lightning, Nicholas H. Gilmerson Blackhawks, Erik Karlsson Ottawa Senators, Tom Puch Lindholm Ducks and Anton Stroman Lightning. Forward: Nicholas Backstrom Capitals, Loui Eriksson Canucks, Ilip Forsberg Predators, Carl Hagelin Penguins, Patrick Hornqvist Penguins, Marcus Kruger Blackhawks, Gabriel Landeskog Avalanche, Ricard Raquel Ducks, Danielson Canucks, Hendrickson Canucks, Jacob Silverberg Ducks, Carl Soderberg Avalanche and Henrik Zeltenberg Red Wings. Here is a Sweden team built on skill, experience and puck possession. If he's healthy after coming off the season where he missed time with neck spasms, Lundqvist will give Swedes a chance to win every game, so there is the recipe for success. It is worth mentioning that Robin Lehner, Nicholas Kronwall and Alexander Stain were initially selected but could not participate due to injuries. They were replaced respectively by Enros, Lindholm and Raquel. Somewhat surprising was the omission of John Klingberg from the blue line. The young Stars defenseman finished in the top 5 in scoring among defenders. Still, Sweden is so deep on the blue line that it should not be a problem. The main questions are on the front. Eriksson and Forsberg scored at least 30 goals each in 2015-16 but other than no high-scoring threats. On the flip side, they have outstanding two-way forwards, so there is the balance. With such balanced group, built on skill and not physicality, the Swedes are 33-1 favorites, behind Canada and Russia.